กร 42 เองก่อกำเนิดที่ปารีสเป็นที่แรกเมื่อปี 2013 เอกรเนี่ยมันเป็นคำภาษาฝรั่งเศสแปลว่า school ก็คือโรงเรียนส่วน 42 เนี่ยมันไปอ้างอิงถึงนิยายวิทยาศาสตร์เรื่องหนึ่งในตัวละครเนี่ยมีการถามซูเปอร์คอมพิวเตอร์ไปเหมือนถามเกี่ยวกับว่าความสำเร็จคืออะไรชีวิตคืออะไรแล้วก็คอมพิวเตอร์เนี่ยก็จะโชว์แต่ตัวเลข 42 มาเขาก็เลยเหมือนเอามาเป็นกิมมิคว่าการใช้ชีวิตหรือการตอบคำถามทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างเนี่ยมันคือตัวเลข 42 คราวนี้เป็นสถาบันที่ตั้งมาไม่นานโดยอภิมหาเศรษฐีซึ่งเขาเนี่ยเป็นเจ้าพ่อโทรคมนาคมและเขาก็เล็งเห็นว่าที่ผ่านมาเนี่ยมันมีการขาดผู้ที่จบทางด้านคอมพิวเตอร์ที่สามารถทำงานได้ทันทีก็เลยมองมาที่ว่าถ้างั้นเปิดเป็นสถาบันเฉพาะทางที่เปิดโอกาสให้คนที่มีแพชชั่นแล้วก็มีทาเลนต์ทางด้านการเขียนโคดดิ้งโปรแกรมมิ่งอยู่แล้วให้เขาเข้ามาอบรมเพาะบ่มให้คุณแบบมีความพร้อมที่จะทำโจทย์ต่างๆได้ซึ่งจริงแล้ว6 เดือนถึง 1 ปีเนี่ยคุณก็มีความพร้อมแล้วที่จะไปทำงานต่อดังนั้นพออธิการบดีสจร.เนี่ยได้ไปดูงานที่เอกร 42 ที่ปารีสก็รู้สึกว่ามันตอบโจทย์กับบริบทการเรียนรู้ในปัจจุบันซึ่งเป็นยุค disruption ดังนั้นเนี่ยเราก็เลยต้องการรูปแบบการเรียนรู้แบบนี้มาใช้คุณต้องมี passion ก็คือคุณต้องมีความรักแล้วก็อยากที่จะเรียนกับมันประการที่2คือ talent คุณก็ต้องมีพรสวรรค์ด้านนี้ด้วยซึ่งบางคนอาจจะไม่รู้ว่าตัวเองมีดังนั้นการที่คุณมาทำออนไลน์เทสมาทำปี4มันจะบอกว่าคุณเนี่ยมี talent ที่ฝังอยู่ในตัวหรือไม่หรือถ้าคุณมองว่าคุณไม่ได้มีทั้ง2 อย่างแต่คุณสนใจจริงๆคุณก็มาลองกับเราได้เพราะถ้าเกิดว่าคุณไม่ผ่านการทดสอบขั้นตอนใดขั้นตอนหนึ่งคุณก็จะไม่สามารถไปต่อได้อยู่แล้วทันทีที่คนที่สนใจเนี่ยได้เริ่มเข้ามาสมัครทุกคนจะต้องเทสเพื่อดูว่าคุณเนี่ยมีทักษะทางด้านโปรแกรมมิ่งทางด้านโคดดิ้งมากน้อยแค่ไหนชุดแรกเนี่ยเป็นการทดสอบ 4 นาทีชุดที่2เป็นการทดสอบ 2 ชั่วโมงซึ่งถ้าคุณผ่านการทดสอบทั้ง2ชุดคุณก็จะสามารถเข้าไปในรอบถัดไปได้ก็ต้องมาเข้าสู่รอบที่เรียกว่าเป็นปิสซีนหรือสวิมมิ่งพูลเราจะมีการแบ่งเป็น3 รอบด้วยกันแต่ละรอบเนี่ยจะมีการอบรมมีการเทรนนิ่งการทำเวิร์กช็อปการทำบูตแคมป์การทำแฮกเกอร์ธอนเนี่ยทั้งหมด4 สัปดาห์ด้วยกันเพื่อที่จะบ่มเพาะให้คุณเนี่ยมีความพร้อมที่จะไปสเต็ปต่อไปดังนั้นเนี่ยคนที่ผ่านรอบปิดซีนแปลว่าคุณมีความพร้อมมากที่สุดที่คุณจะไปต่อในเลเวลต่างๆคุณก็จะเข้ามาเรียนรู้ใน21เลเวลด้วยกันเมื่อคุณผ่าน21ระดับขั้นคุณก็จะได้รับ Certificate of Completion ก็คือเป็นการจบการเรียนรู้อย่างสมบูรณ์ซึ่งระยะเวลาในการจบ21ระดับขั้นเนี่ยอาจจะใช้เวลา 3-5 ปีแล้วแต่การเรียนรู้ของแต่ละคนและการเรียนรู้แม้ว่าเราไม่มีอาจารย์ผู้สอนแต่ว่าคุณสามารถปรึกษาเพื่อนด้วยกันได้ดังนั้นเราจะเน้นการทำงานเป็นทีมทักษะการเป็นผู้นำคุณก็จะได้ตรงนี้ด้วยเพราะว่าเรามีการบังคับให้คุณจะต้องมาเรียนรู้ในพื้นที่เดียวกันแม้ว่าจะเป็นออนไลน์คอร์สก็จริงแต่ว่าเราถือว่าเป็นไฮบริดเป็นการผสมคือคุณสามารถออนไลน์คอร์สที่ไหนก็ได้แต่เวลาคุณจะทำ assignment ทำการบ้านทำการทดสอบคุณจะต้องมาที่เราหลายๆคนก็อาจจะกังวลว่าแล้วเราจะได้งานทำหรือเปล่าถึงแม้ว่าเราจะการันตีด้วยหลักสูตรว่าคุณมีความรู้แน่นแน่นอนนั่นแปลว่าสิ่งหนึ่งที่ทำให้คลายความกังวลได้ก็คือว่าระหว่างที่คุณมาเรียนกับเราเนี่ยคุณจะได้ทำโจทย์จากหน่วยงานจากบริษัทหรือองค์กรต่างๆองค์กรเหล่านี้แหละที่เขาพร้อมที่จะรับคุณไปทำงานดังนั้นตรงนี้ยังมองว่าไม่น่าห่วงไม่น่ากังวลแต่ถ้าคุณมองว่าอยากเข้าหน่วยงานที่มีอยู่ในปัจจุบันที่เป็นที่ยอมรับอันนี้ต้องทำความเข้าใจและผมเชื่อว่าถ้าเกิดว่าเขาได้รู้จักเอกร 42Bangkok เขารู้ถึงคุณภาพของนักศึกษาที่จบไปหลายๆบริษัทก็จะอ้าแขนรับเช่นเดียวกันถ้าตัวนักศึกษานักเรียนยินดีที่จะไปทำงานในต่างประเทศอันนี้เรามีเครือข่ายอยู่แล้วในฝรั่งเศสเองในสหรัฐอเมริกาเองหรือแม้แต่ยุโรปในที่อื่นๆที่เขาไม่ได้แคร์ใบปริญญาแล้วถ้าคุณจบและได้ความรู้ในระดับที่เพียงพอเขาก็สามารถให้คุณทำงานได้และให้เงินเดือนตามความรู้ความสามารถของคุณทุกอย่างที่เราทำเนี่ยก็คือมันก็จะสอดคล้องตามโครงการของสจร.ซึ่งอยู่ภายใต้โครงการ60 ปีพระจอมเกล้าลาดกระบังไร้ขีดจำกัดดังนั้นก็เป็นส่วนหนึ่งที่จะเข้ามาซัพพอร์ตกิจกรรมครับ
Sawadee I'm Amel. I'm 29. I studied in 42 Paris and now I came to work in 42 Bangkok. I have a bachelor in political science and master in demography, and I dropped out of a master in international economics. And after that, tried programming because obviously that's the next step. I always wanted to try coding, but I always felt like it wasn't for me. I had no scientific background. I had no money to apply for private programming school. And 42 answered all those questions for me. Like, it's free. There was all these computers available 24 hours, 7 days a week. So no excuse not to try. C, C++, C#, JavaScript, PHP, Python, and a lot more. Because it's good to understand the basics of programming, memory management and such, but it doesn't really matter. You can learn new language very fast. I think determination is the most important one because you have to be responsible for your studies, your project, and it's very easy to give up. So you have to be sure that's the right thing for you. Programmer needs to drink coffee to improve. I learned a lot, learned how to organize my time, learned how to be responsible for my own studies, my own work, and learn to do things by myself, not wait for people to tell me what to do. Because it's a project-based school, it's not course-based school. It's about one experience I liked a lot. It was a group project. We were 4 people. It was very hard to arrange our time to work on this, so we organized 1 week where we wanted to finish the project and finish by Sunday. On Sunday nights we find a huge bug, cannot fix it until the next day, and the next day we find another bug. It was like 3 days straight of almost no sleeping, and I really like this feeling, like nothing else matters besides coding. You wake up, you think about code, you eat breakfast, you think about code, you talk about code, you dream about code. So it was really special. Why spend 6 minutes doing a task by hand when you can spend 6 hours trying to automate it? We try.
จินตนาการการปฏิวัติการเรียนการสอนยุค disruption เมื่อคุณเรียนรู้ได้ด้วยตัวคุณเองไม่มีอาจารย์ไม่มีการบังคับไม่มีใบปริญญาแต่ Who care ถ้าหากคุณทำงานได้จริงครั้งแรกในภูมิภาคอาเซียนเมื่อสุดยอดสถาบันสร้างยอดมนุษย์โปรแกรมเมอร์ลงจากกรุงปารีสฝรั่งเศสร่วมกับสถาบันเทคโนโลยีพระจอมเกล้าเจ้าคุณทหารลาดกระบังก่อตั้ง Eco 42 Bangkok เพื่อพัฒนาทักษะโปรแกรมเมอร์ระดับโลกเพื่อคนไทยที่สำคัญทุกคนเรียนฟรีภายใต้โครงการ 60 ปีพระจอมเกล้าลาดกระบังไร้ขีดจำกัดผมพี่เอสุชัชวีอธิการบดีสถาบันเทคโนโลยีพระจอมเกล้าเจ้าคุณทหารลาดกระบัง Eco 42 Bangkok ที่นี่อนาคตกำลังรอคุณอยู่เพราะพี่เอเชื่อว่าคนไทยไม่แพ้ใครในโลก
Good morning. I'm Chayan Chetanasen, Executive Director of 42Bangkok, Thailand.
Good morning. I'm Atharadet Vacharapupong, Director of Information Technology.
Good morning. I am Chanon Walisan, the Director of Academics.
Today, we are pleased to welcome all of you for the third introduction of 42Bangkok in the online format. Let me tell you about the 42. 42 is a higher education programming or coding school funded by a French billionaire named Xavier Niel. This school provides industry-leading college-level education with free of charge without any teachers or classes. It was first established in Paris in 2013 and then in Silicon Valley, the United States in 2016. Someone may know the name of 42. The name of 42 is from the science fiction book named The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, written by British author Douglas Adams. What is 42? 42 is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Now we have the 42 network of about 33 campuses in 22 countries worldwide. Our 42 Bangkok is the third one in Asia, after 42 Tokyo in Japan and 42 Seoul in South Korea. The 42 Bangkok is a part of King Mongkut's Institute of Technology Lat Krabang, or KMITL, which grants the degrees to the students, bachelor, master, and PhD. The 42 concept is non-degree, so it's a bit contradictory. Someone have a question why we open 42 Bangkok. So to answer this question, why our university, KMITL, open 42 Bangkok, Dr. Chanon, could you answer this question?
Yes, of course, Professor Chayan, thank you very much. Yes, we can say that even KMITL is an autonomous university in Thailand, and we grant the bachelor, master, and doctoral degree. But we would like to have more choice for our Thai student and for any student who would like to study together with us. As you know that the IT changed rapidly. We cannot wait for 4 years to finish the bachelor degree. So 42 Bangkok is an option to groom the IT talent within 2 or 3 years. I believe that our talent can finish our gamified program with 2 years. Finally, 42 Bangkok is an aim to produce the super programmer to serve our country and to serve the world. Remind the 42 concepts are no tuition, no teacher, and no class, no non-degree. But if you learn if you learn or study with us, it's guaranteed that you will get a job 100%, and you will be equipped with the skill of programming, coding, to be prompt for working in IT or software companies. Okay, when you learn with us, it's based on peer-to-peer learning, project-based or problem-based learning, and the gamification. The gamification will motivate you more to learn by yourself or together with your team. Even though the 42 Bangkok in Thailand is very new, but according to our statistics, we found that after launching our website, worldwideweb.42bangkok.com, in last February 2020 until now, we have about 40,000 visitors from many countries such as from US, Spain, Singapore, France, Germany, Canada, of course from Thailand. Right now we have about 1,500 applicants, and will pass the online test is around 520 candidates, 436 male and 87 female candidates. Right now we have about 300 candidates to be ready for PCN. Among you, we have the age of 18 for minimum and the age of 56 for the maximum, which will truly lifelong learning of the learner. So I think you may want to know the DNA of the 42Bangkok. May I invite Professor Akaradet, please give us the detail, please.
Okay, well, the DNA of 42 is teamwork, contribution, and communication, which corresponds to the 21st century skills. You are ensured that you will attain not only the hard skills of programming, but also the soft skills, which are very important for working in the real world. I also would like to present you the timeline of the 42Bangkok recruitment. You have to create an account, then do the online test, attend to the pre-scene, and finally, selected to be the final students of our program. The focus point today is about the facilities. We prepare this room for you, which is furnished with 150 IMAX, lesson zone, a small laboratory, and etc. This area is open 24 hours every day. Moreover, you can join or use other facilities of KMITL campus, such as library, canteen, stadium, and medical center, and etc. This is the map to show how to reach 42Bangkok campus. The 42Bangkok is marked with the number 1, as you see on the picture. I think that you have the enough information about 42 and 42Bangkok. Now, it is the great time to represent you about the proceed and your facility and our facility. Mr. Amel, who is the head of technical program, will present you.
Hey, I'm Armel. I'm from 42 Paris. I also studied in 42 US Silicon Valley, and I'm here in 42 Bangkok to start a new adventure with you. So first of all, how to get into 42 Bangkok? Well, as we said before, we have to pass the piscine. And what is a piscine? Piscine means swimming pool in French. And just like a swimming pool, you have to stay active or you will sink. What I mean by that is the piscine is 1 month of intense learning. 8 to 10 hours every day, 7 days a week, and 28 days straight. And that means Saturday and Sundays included. So it's no joke. Believe me, at the end of it, it's going to be a unique experience, and maybe you're going to remember it all your life. So how's it going to work? Well, no teacher, no classes, right? Then how it's work? Well, you will be given login information. You will come into this beautiful room, and you will choose a place to sit anywhere you want, and go here, log into your account, and we made sure we give you, some nice furniture. The chair is very comfortable. You can steer coding all day. You'll be fine. And the first thing you'll be given is the series of problems to solve. So if you have no background in programming, that's okay. I didn't have any background in programming when I did the piscine, and I did fine. So if you have any questions, well, you ask the neighbor to your left, and if he doesn't have the answer, well, you ask the neighbor sitting at your right. If none of them have the answer, well, you look online for documentation, or you look for anywhere else. So but don't hesitate to reach out for help, because you cannot do it alone. If you could do it alone, you wouldn't come to this school. That's why we made this school. So what kind of projects you'll be given during the piscines? Well, as I told you, you have the series of daily exercise. You're gonna have every day, let's say 5 to 15 exercises to solve. And the evaluation system means that if you fail, if you have one mistake in one of your exercises, the rest of the exercise will be counted as failed. So be sure to go at your own pace to make sure you understand what you're learning and to not go too fast. Do not compare yourself too much with other people. Other people may have strong background in programming, and you know, maybe they will be much faster than you, but that's okay. You know, you can do it by yourself. Other projects during the piscine will be the exams. Of course, you have an exams every Friday in here for 4 hours with no internet access, and you cannot talk to, of course, any students. So you have to rely only on your own skills. And the last thing is the group projects. So this will be on Saturday and Sunday for the whole weekend. You will collaborate with other students in order to code like much bigger programs than you ever did before. And this can be quite fun, but also quite challenging. So what happens after the end of the piscine? Well, if you pass the piscine, we will send you an email saying, okay, you are accepted into 42Bangkok, and then you will start your new life as a 42 students. And no schedule here, right? So you can come any time of day, 24 hours every day, 7 days a week. You own the school, basically. It's yours. So you can collaborate on any project you want and with any people you want working here. And I will make sure we'll give you the best environments and to assist you so you can feel, you know, at home here. So how it works, the first few months you will mostly work on basics programming projects. We believe, you know, you need a strong core knowledge before trying to go into the more deeper programming area. So you'll learn firstly networking, object-oriented programming, what else? Algorithms. And once you've done that, you will have your first work experience, and after your first work experience, you can come back and specialize yourself in much deeper areas, such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and so on and so on. So, you know, these projects are very hard, but also very fun to do, believe me. And last, do not forget that 42 is part of a big network all over the world. So once you have your 42Bangkok student cards, you can access any 42 campus in the world. That means you can go to 42 Tokyo in Japan, to 42 in US, to 42 in Paris, in Germany, in Russia, in South Africa, and Brazil. So it's a huge opportunity for all of these students to collaborate with international community. Well, let me show you a little bit about the 42 platform that you will have when you will be a student here. So let me have access here. So, well, this is a project page where you have the skills here. So this is the match app objectives you learn for this project. You'll have micro framework and so on. Then you can see some metadata about these projects. It's 400 students. You can look for other students to help you. This is a group project, so it takes about 2 weeks to complete, as it's shown on the top left. And do not hesitate to find other people to collaborate with you. So this is the 42 project graphics. And this is another project, the scope project. There's a description on the top. It's a graphic project where you learn to do 3D objects on the GPU. And you have graphics here where you show the failure percentage. It's 40% of people fail the project. So that's a huge number. So in 42, it's okay if you fail project, you can always retry. It's part of the learning experience. So do not hesitate, do not lose hope. It will be you will fail probably a lot of projects. So this is to give you an idea about the project page. And you will, of course, have your own projects. This is just an example. Let's go to my project page as a student. So this is the view of my project page as a student. I can click on the PDF file. It's a solo project. It takes about 1 week for 9,000 XP. And if I click, I have the PDF file who give me explanation about how it's going to work. And you see, you have to make 3D objects from scratch with no software. So it's quite hard actually to do. And once you click here to set the project as finished. And you go to the home page to find people to evaluate you. So you have some box here. You have, if you click here, you have a time period where it will give you some schedule. You can schedule, for example, Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and say, I'm available to be evaluated at that time. And the system will automatically assign you another students who will come at your desk, maybe Friday 11 a.m. You will receive an email, and he will come. You will have to talk to him about what the project is about, and he will have to do a series of tests on your project to see if there is anything wrong, any mistake. Have any mistake, then you will be counted as failed. If everything is all right, then your level that's shown here will update automatically. As you know, it's 42 is a gamified experience, so the level updates automatically whenever you finish a project. So you see here, every project I finished, my level was upgraded. So the level comes from level 0 to level 21. So also you have some videos, resources available to you. You can have access to some concept. It doesn't go too much into details, but give you some rough idea about concepts of programming. And it was very useful to me because I had no background in programming, but it's not enough to learn. Of course, you have to learn by yourself and go online to find much deeper documentation. You also have a company's interface. This is for the Paris campus, but we'll set it up for Bangkok. You can select different kind of contract and in different kind of countries, and it will give you job opportunities, job offers. Can be internships, can be part-time jobs, so different kind of contracts. And you can, of course, sort by skills to find something that suits your needs and what you are expert in. And lastly, you have achievements page. So, just like a video games, whenever you code at 42, you can fill some condition to gain achievements. For example, for fall sleep not found, if you stay at school 24 hours straight, you will gain achievements with some points. So it's a bit of fun. Of course, it's not mandatory, but it can help you. I didn't go explain everything. There is a lot of feature available for the platform for every student. But you will see that later. So now, let me join the other panelists. And if you have any question in English or in Thai, feel free to ask. We are here in live to answer you. So it's the best time now to answer all of your questions.
Okay. Well, welcome back to our session again. This session is question and answer. Question and answer. May I invite you all to watch the short video to introduce our 42 Bangkok team. You may know a little more who we are. Okay, because this session is question and answer, so we really welcome to answer all of your question. If you would like to know, if you would like to get an answer, please leave your question in the message box. Then our staff will bring your question and let me know what is your question, and I will ask 3 of them to you can get that answer. First of all, I would like to introduce the 3 people again who are being with me right now. The first person is Professor Dr. Chayan Chetanasen, Executive Director of 42 Bangkok, Thailand. Professor. And second person is Professor Dr. Adek Akalade, sorry, the Director of Information Technology. And the last person is Mr. Amel Podang from France. I cannot remember your position, sorry. And I am Chanon Vaisan, 42 Bangkok Academic, Director of Academic. And I am MC today. Okay, don't forget to leave your question in the message box. We will prepare or answer for you. Can I start with the first question? Professor Chayan. ขออนุญาตเริ่มที่อาจารย์ชัยยัน Can I start with Professor Chayan as you are the Executive Director of 42 Bangkok, Thailand? Can you please give us the detail of 42 Bangkok? How does this Eco 42 has established at KMITL, and what is the expectation of our university?
Okay, so as we presented first at the beginning, so you know already that what is 42 and what is 42 Bangkok, and also today is a great opportunity to show you about our ready facilities. So you see about the iMac we have, and you see about the room that we prepare for you. So we do hope that we can welcome you very soon. So of course, to have the 42 Bangkok in Thailand, as you know that for the IT or programming or coding in many IT companies or industries, so it changed rapidly. So we cannot wait the graduates to finish 4 years at the bachelor degree. So we think that these short courses or non-degree is very good, and to groom the IT talents to serve the society and also the country. So that's why KMITL would like to push this program at KMITL Bangkok.
Okay, I see. And one more question, Professor Chayan. And when you know that when we I mean KMITL set some program to our university, such as you know that we have to answer the word go beyond limit, right? And how much you expect the Eco 42 can serve our country or serve the world? Yes.
Okay, so as everyone know that normally for the universities in Thailand, so we have the traditional or conventional courses or programs. So this is the new program that is no need teachers, no need classes, and you have to learn with your friends or your colleagues. So it's like a new format or new way to study. And also, even during the situation of COVID-19, so it's a good time as well because you can study online. It's no need to come, but maybe you can talk with your colleagues or your friends and to have like the discussion with your friends, so you can learn about the programming or coding. And of course, at the end, we think that you can get what you want. And that's why KMITL think that 42 Bangkok is a kind of beyond the limit that we would like to have.
Okay, thank you. Yes, can I go to Professor Adek? As Professor Chayan said that because we have no tuition, no teacher, no class, 100% coding. But I think that when we would like to study something, we need someone who can guide us. How can we reach to the success point of the 42 Bangkok program?
First of all, we have no academic staff like a teacher or professors to guide you how to code, how to accomplish your assignment. But with our system in the web-based and like the online learning system can guide you some detail about to accomplish that mission. But with the environment or ecosystem of 42, we have our society, our community. You can consult your friends, you can consult your groups to resolve the problem, to find the answer, to find the way to accomplish them. And this is very like in the real world. You cannot conquer the problem by your own self and only one, but you may conquer them with your team and with cooperative with people, and that is the advantage of 42 culture.
Yes. Can I will come back to Professor Adek again. Can I go to Amel? Amel, how long have you been in Thailand?
About 4 months now.
For
3 months, 4 months.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. 3 months.
That not question. The question is, we would like to know when the first time when you met the Eco 42, how do you think? Why you decide to apply in this program?
I learned it by someone else who was doing 42, and the first time I went there, it was very unique. I found it very modern, and it fits all my needs because it's. I didn't want to go back to university, and it was I could see that every student was there, and they have no pressure and no schedule. They could come anytime they want, but also they were responsible for themselves. They didn't come because they were obliged to. And I really liked this spirit, this mentality, and that was also one of the reasons why I really liked also the 42 system. And of course, I always wanted to try coding, and it's a very good way to learn coding. I could see that in less than a year, the people going in 42 were going from no knowledge in programming to actually better than average, above average in programming level. So it's a very good way to learn, and you learn fast and efficiently. So it seduced me a lot.
Yes. Amel, thank you, Amel. And I just got the many questions from our friend from online site. Can't believe that I got a lot of questions, more than 100 questions, I think. And okay, can I start with the first question? With the first question, how to visit 42 Bangkok KMITL site? How to visit 42 Bangkok KMITL site? Did you have in town? That means Bangkok. Did you have in town site?
Okay, so right now we have only 42 Bangkok campus at KMITL. So KMITL is an autonomous university, and we are located not far from the Suvarnabhumi International Airport, so just 10 or 15 minutes by car. So if you would like to take a look or visit our campus, you can come here. I think that you can take public transportation, or you can drive by yourself. So right now we have only one 42 Bangkok campus at KMITL. Maybe in the future we are planning to have in the city, or maybe in other provinces in Thailand.
Yes, it's clear นะ Yes thank you อาจารย์ชยันครับผมคำถามนี้สำคัญมาก It's very important question do we need to use English language only are there any languages like a Thai language
It's an international school, so of course English will be the first and main language. But like we do not forbid you for speaking Thai between the students. Of course, you can speak Thai between yourself. If two people speak Thai, it's okay. It's just that all the exercises, all the assignments, all the exams will be in English. And believe me, if you want to learn programming, you want to learn English because everything out there in the web and every resources is in English. So it's a good way to start if you don't know much. But you know there is no only language that will all the exercise will be, but you can speak Thai with everyone here. It's okay now.
So may I add up something?
Yeah.
So I think that English is not your obstacle. I think that even you don't know much about English, but I think that by the programming or coding about writing some languages, so I think you can learn and you can understand. Okay, of course, when you talk with your friends, even you have the Thai friends, so you can talk in Thai. It's no problem.
I see yes อันนี้ก็สำคัญเหมือนกันครับถามว่าcan you tell us about the piscine for example when is it and do we need to sleep there I mean sleep at our campus can we
Well, I told you a little bit about the experience of the piscine, but when does it start? Unfortunately, I think we with the COVID situation and the intervention from the French experts, we need to set up some system. We still have to wait a little more, but it's definitely going to happen soon. As you've seen, like all the hardware of the facility are ready, so we want to start as soon as possible. Everyone wants to start as soon as possible. As for sleeping, I don't know, like I have to ask you, where can the students sleep in the piscine?
Frankly speaking, like in the Paris,
อาจารย์แค่แนะนำเขา
we
แสดงว่ามี
may
ทางบ้าน
have some area or the rest area or something like that or relax area. But you may go back home at night and come back here at in the morning. And even someone is too far from this place, you may have to use some your own facility to take a nap or something like that. But the piscine in the Paris is very tough time for the newcomer because it's like a selection of the real member of the 42. I think it's more relaxed in time to accomplish, to finish, and to be the real 42 member. And you can adjust your time, your activities to carry on the cuisine in 42 Bangkok.
That one is the detail of the piscine, right?
One thing, just to ensure you about our program, so I can say that we are expecting to have the first piscine in April and second piscine in May, and we will open officially in June. So it means that you can start study here in June. Yeah.
ครับโอเคมีคำถามจากทางบ้านอีกนะครับ the question from our friend if I am currently having a job that need me to work from Monday to Friday at 8:30 to 17:30 right am I still study to enroll this course
You can arrange your time to come at 42, but believe me, it's going to be tough. You cannot learn programming if you only go 1 hour every day. Like it's not going to be enough. of course, if you have to work, you can come on the weekend and work, especially on the weekends. The main problem for me will be the piscine. The rest of the 42 studies, you can arrange your own times, your schedule. You are the boss of your own schedule. But for the piscine, it's going to be a little bit harder, in my opinion, because it's challenging. You have new exercises every day, and if you miss one day, then the next day is going to get harder. So you can definitely try, but I think you want to make sure you have enough time to complete it.
แต่เราจะได้
yes
ซูม
อาเมล
เสียงใช่ไหม
อาเมล yes คำถามนี้ง่ายครับขอบคุณครับอาเมล thank you so much คำถามนี้ง่ายครับเขาถามว่า the question is how can I get that shirt of 42 Bangkok KMITL please how can jacket how can I get this one Professor Chayan
Okay, so for all candidates who pass the online test, all of you will get the t-shirt so that I wear here. So the t-shirt you can get. But for the jacket you have to buy. So you can buy from now. And all money we will donate to the King Mongkut เจ้าคุณทหารราชกระบัง Hospital Foundation.
Okay, I think and can I go to the next question ครับ Do we have exactly that when we can start and when we will be able to come to campus Professor Chayan Professor Adek
So in fact, during this situation, I think that if you are not in a big group, maybe just a small number, maybe 5 or 6 people, I think that you can come to visit. So just let us know if you would like to visit our campus, and so we can arrange time for you, so you can take a look. It's no problem. Also for the piscine, of course, we have to inform you before, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. For that, you can arrange your time. Of course, if you are studying in a university or you are working, of course, you have to arrange your time to do the piscine with us. And for the piscine, you have to dedicate all your time with us. And after that, if you are our final students, so you can come in weekend, it's no problem. But during piscine, it needs your time. So we will inform you before.
I see thank you
And may I add some information? I think it's every Friday we have to take examination.
Yes.
And it's on-site examination with some restriction that cannot be online, cannot be connected to the internet. But your own skill and come here to take the exam.
see it's quite okay ผมมาที่คำถามถัดไปนะครับ Can I come go to the next question what programming languages are learning in PC if I have some background of the programming such as a C program Java something like that is it better for me
Well, during the piscine, you mostly learn C language, like as a programming language, but you will also do a lot of commands on the Unix system terminal, so a bit of bash or shell. But if you have background in programming, it doesn't matter the language, it will help you because, it's just a matter of syntax. If you know how the function works, how a loop works, or anything, it doesn't matter if you did Python or Java or whatever, it will help you go faster. If you don't have any background, that's still okay. I didn't have any background, but yeah, during the piscine you will be in C, and much later on in your 42 studies, you will learn new languages.
โอเคครับผมมีคำถามภาษาไทยครับเขาบอกว่า Can I use Thai language
Sure.
ช่วง PC มีหอพักให้ฟรีไหมครับ หรือจัดหาให้แต่จ่ายเช่าเองช่วง1 เดือนไหมครับ หรือต้องหาเองครับ พักครับ
ครับจริงๆทำได้หลายแบบเลย แต่คือไม่ฟรีอะฮะก็คือว่าถ้าเกิดว่าเรามาเข้าร่วมปิดซีนเนี่ยก็คือเราจะต้องหาที่พักเอง แต่ถ้าผู้สมัครไม่สะดวกที่จะหาเองก็สามารถติดต่อเราได้ เราก็สามารถที่จะหาให้ so for someone who cannot find the accommodation during piscine so you can ask us we can arrange for you but it's not free so you have to prepare some money for the rent
โอเคครับขอบคุณครับไม่ฟรีนะครับ
ครับไม่ฟรีฮะ
แต่มีเตรียมไว้แล้ว
สามารถจัดหาให้ได้อ่าฮะ
โอเคโอเคครับเดี๋ยวผมพอดีว่ามีwe have some our friend from online site they would like to join us right now so can I answer the question can we answer his question ครับโอเคเดี๋ยวเราตัดไปที่น้องที่ไลฟ์สดเลยใช่ไหมครับโอเคครับ
Hi everyone.
We are waiting for our friend from online site.
Can you hear me?
Maybe you can answer another question in the meantime.
A lot of question. ยาวมากเลยครับ
Well, you can reply later by email and also you can promote about your subject
Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me? In my question for the working people, we have free time only night on Saturday and Sunday. Do you have any suggestion for group and who want to join this piscine round?
Yes.
Can we hear?
Yes.
นี่คือคำถามนี้เอาได้มาอ่านกัน
Can you hear me?
Can you repeat maybe?
Oh, okay, sorry. For the working people, we have free time only night on Saturday and Sunday. Do you have any suggestion for group and who want to join this piscine round?
As I told you earlier, it requires you to. The piscine is very intense, so it requires you to come as much as possible in the school. But you know, it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week, so you can come on nights and on the weekend. That's no problem. But you will probably need to come every day anyway, because. On first day you learn something, on second day you learn something based on what you learned on the first day. So if you miss some days, then it's gonna get harder and harder. So I don't know how you can arrange this, but you have to make some time to at least come 4 or 5 days a week in order to get what you missed the day before. But for me, I came every day because it was. I think with no background in programming, it was mandatory for me. If you believe you're competent enough, then maybe you can come a little bit less. And it's no problem about the night schedule.
กี่นาที
There will be less people, of course, because people sleep at night. But yeah, you can come.
Okay. Is it your answer?
I don't know.
Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you can join our 42 program next time.
If you have any further question, you can always send by email.
Yes.
And by the way, for all the applicants that are waiting for the piscine, I set up a Slack, which is a software, a chatting software, messaging software with different channels. And I'm trying to update you as much as possible in this Slack. And if you have any question, I can answer you anytime. We can have a conversation. So for people who need invitation, let me know or send us an email and I will send you an invitation.
How many students per one piscine?
ใช่คำตอบไหมครับ Okay. Can I thank you very much ไปยังไปแล้วนะ โอเคครับเดี๋ยวผมกลับมาที่คำถามเราอีกสักรอบหนึ่งนะครับคำถามจากทางบ้านเหมือนเดิมครับ from our friend from online site hello I want to know about what the criteria that you use for selection so that I can develop myself to be better thank you
It's you will not know the full criteria. We decided, but I can already tell you that attendance, so coming every day, show that you have determination to try to learn coding. Even if you fail, the fact that you come every day and try to learn every day is a huge boost. But mainly it's also your results in the exams, because the exams challenge your own personal skill. You only can rely on yourself. So it's a good way to test the level of each student. In my opinion, this is the two advice I can give you, is to come as much as possible and to prepare for the exams. And of course, everything else also matters. The results you get every day and the result of your group project as well. But for me, it's more part of the learning experience than the criteria to get in.
And I think as I'm in the 42 Paris, in the present you can make friends with others,
Yeah.
and to make a discussion group about your obstacles and your problem, but not like imitate their jobs, something like that, but get inspired and find a way to resolve your own problems.
Yeah, it's a good point. You have to be a team player. If you do it solo, everything, and you do not help other people, and you do not look for help, you will not. You're not a good team player. You know, in the real world, any job you have to work in teams. So it's a very important skill to have.
yes
And you get much better if you help each other.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork
Yeah.
is very
Yeah, so I would like to say that don't worry too much about the piscine. So if by accident, incident, you fail, so you can apply later, it's no problem because you can apply throughout the year. So just try and to have your community with your new friends.
this question I think that guy by tracking out I mean maybe no email before hi Eden Pudong what programming language do you use most and how many projects you have done so far how many projects
I don't even know myself. Maybe something like 20.
20 projects
Yeah, something like that, maybe. I also did another piscine, C++ piscine during my studies because I wanted to learn C++ and I still use it now. I really like object-oriented programming. But other than that, I use web language, some Python, JavaScript, PHP, and everything related to web. So, you know, frameworks, database languages, and, you know, some script as well. I like to do scripting. So, you know, Bash languages, they can be very useful. But that's it for me. But, you know, everyone has their own profile. You know, there is no like typical 42 students. Some people I know are very much into cybersecurity. Some people are very much into graphics. Some people, they focus on Python a lot because they want to do some machine learning, you know. So, you know, everything, C is just a base, but then you can go wherever you want.
Add some information. Not only the programming language, but logical. I try to virtualize or something like not tools dependent or language dependent. You have to learn about how to think like step and even the shell script in the Unix you can use it to the programming tools also.
Yes. And I have one more question. Can 42 students push the course after they already began at the 20 level course? And how long can the pause be? I mean, stop or continue again?
What? I don't understand.
Can we stop the course after they already began the 21 level course? I don't know. And how long can the pause be? I mean, stop and
Pause.
continue again.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely pause. Some people, they go to work for 1 year, then they come back. Some people do internship, and some people for other reason, any life reason, you can want to stop 42 for a while. However, I advise you to, during the beginning of 42, to come as much as possible, of course, but you manage your schedule by yourself. But the beginning of the learning experience is very important, and you want to stay focused. And after you have the basics, then yeah, you can come anytime you want. So yeah, you can definitely pause your studies. We know that everyone can have their own problems or their own, have a work to do. So it's okay, if we want to accept everyone from 18 to 80, then, we know that some people, they have other stuff to do, but, it's important to stay focused and to keep coming whenever you can, because otherwise you will abandon, which is not good.
After the pre-scene, member must be finish the 12 level within a year, isn't it?
Well, yes and no. So we have some requirements, you're right, some deadlines that we will set up that require you during the beginning of your studies to come and to gain at least. So it depends on each campus. Like for 42 US, it was 1 level every month. In Paris, it was reach level 5 in 3 months, and then reach level 7 in 6 months, something like this. So yes, you have to, for the first 6 months, let's say, or the first year, you have to come as much as possible because you have some deadline to respect. But it's a large deadline. So when we give you, okay, be level 5 in 6 months, for example, if we give you this deadline to respect, you will, if you're not disciplined enough, you will say, oh, I have all my time, I can do it, in the last months. But no, it requires you to stay focused and to do each project as much as possible, because it takes time to go to level 7 or to level 5. And you will probably fail some of the projects, so it can be long. After some cap you reach, there is no deadline anymore. But you need to reach at least level 7, go on to your first internship, and then you can come anytime you want at 42.
I see. Can I go to the next question? This one is very important. How many times can I retire the PCM? Or can I try unlimited time?
You can at least 2 times, I think, but you will probably, you can at least 2 times. If you fail, you can try again. But if you fail 2 times or 3 times, I believe you can maybe ask yourself some questions. Maybe you need to do something else. Yeah, you can try again, no problem.
We can try again and again?
Yeah, again and again, but I think if you failed 3 times, you need to do something else.
Okay,
it's not for you.
I see.
Yeah, something may be wrong.
When I fail at the first time and I can try again?
Yeah, you can try again.
You said that 3 times is enough for learning something.
It's already too much.
Okay, I see. And อันนี้อาจารย์ชัยยันน่าจะตอบได้ Why and how is naming of the 42 Bangkok? What is meaning? Please.
Well, normally we use the same name from the Paris, so we use 42. And I mentioned already that the 42 is from the from the science book. So it talk about a guy who asks some questions to the supercomputer, and supercomputer said always 42. So they use the number 42 as the name of the campus. And then when we locate in Bangkok, so we have to use 42 Bangkok. If, for example, in the future, we have in Chiang Mai, so 42 Chiang Mai, something like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's why 42 Bangkok.
Yes.
I would like to insist or to talk again about if you are our 42 Bangkok students, you have also a chance to exchange in other campuses.
No.
For example, if you are with us 42 Bangkok, yes, and if you would like to go to Tokyo, so you can learn or you can study in 42 Tokyo as well. If you would like to exchange to 42 Silicon Valley, you can go, or 42 Madrid in Spain, you can go as well. So maybe Amel can share experience when you went to US as the exchange student, and also when you do the internship in some companies.
So I went to 42 Silicon Valley after 1 year of studies, and it's very easy. You don't need to fill any form or to apply to any programs. Your 42 student cards only is enough to make you eligible, like to make you available as a 42 students in any campus in the world, which is, in my opinion, it's a huge opportunity. Because some campus, they're already there for 7 years, and you can only benefit from exchanging with students from all over the world. It's only a plus, only benefits. I learned a lot from the American students. They think very differently from the French students, and I learned a lot from them. So it was very good in my experience, and I can only advise to do the same. If you cannot go, we will still try to do some international programs online and to collaborate with 42 students all over the world, so you can share your experiences. But yeah, like, keep in mind that 42 Bangkok is just a piece of the whole 42 network. And, also, we have a job offer for all over the world, not only in Thailand. Of course, we want to focus on the Thai job market because we are, but you will have a job offer from all over the world. So feel free to benefit from this international school and international opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to
มีคอล
มีคอลมาอีกคนหนึ่งโอเคครับ we have someone calling us and he would like to join us, right? Yes. Waiting a minute.
How many students
minute.
will be?
Okay.
Hello. How many students will be? Hello.
Hello. Yes.
How many students will be attending a piscine, and how many students will pass? Like the ratio.
150 students will attend the piscine because we have 150 IMAX, so one for each. So, you know, if you're not sure, if you want just want to come here as a tourist and visit one day, then, you know, don't come. Like, let the place for someone else who really wants to come. And the ratio of people who we get in, well, we want to get 150 students in total at the school because we have 150 computers. So between the two piscines, we want to get 150 students in total. But if the people are not good enough, then we will get less. So there is no like strict number, but of course we want to fill the room. So as much students as possible. So maybe one piscine will have only 50 students who are good enough, and the other piscines, everyone will be very good, and we'll take 100 students out of 150. So it depends on the piscine.
So right now we have about 500 applicants who pass the online test. So if all of you attend the piscine, so of course we have to organize maybe 3 or 4 rounds for the piscine. And after that, we need to select only 150 students to be our final students because we prepare 150 computers for you.
โอเคไหมครับครับโอเคเราน่าจะมาที่
Hello.
ที่สุดท้ายของเซสชันเราแล้วใช่ไหมครับ Right now we are going to the end of our session. I think that we got some answer already, and if you have ถ้ายังมีคำถามอยู่ if you have a question you can visit our website www.42bangkok.com นะครับ and then finally I would like to ask Professor Chayan invite our friend to come to join together with us on the grand opening and the present this year.
Okay, so first for all questions post in Zoom, so we try to answer and maybe answer by email, so all of you will know about all answers. Okay, as today is the third introduction already for our 42 Bangkok candidates. So as you see the facilities, we are ready to welcome you and to have you here to study and to work with us or working together. So we do hope that our 42 Bangkok program will equip all of you to have the IT, programming, coding skills to be ready for working in the IT companies or industries in the future, and also to serve the society and the country. So we do hope to see all of you for the PCIN in this April. Thank you.
ครับเราทั้ง4คนต้องขออนุญาตลาไปก่อนนะครับเดี๋ยวเจอกันสวัสดีครับ
ครับ สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณครับ บาย